Sophie here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a big Macintosh, like a custom big Macintosh, and you're going to be making him out of shiny armor. So you're going to need clear like craft glue, you're going to need orange paint, red paint, yellow paint, and you're going to need two different greens, so a light green and a dark green. So, oh, and also what you're going to need is something to mix your paints on, and a sharp kind of blade to use to make him an earth paint. So cut off most of his horn. The video didn't record while I was doing it, but it kind of flung off. Now, I know it sounds really cool, but that's what you're gonna have to do, and you might want to just be really, really careful with this, and just go really carefully cutting it off, because then it goes a bit flying and everything. But you're going to try and get as much of that off as you can to make it as smooth as possible, and then I'll show you what you're going to do as much as I can. I think I'll have to do that, and then we'll just see what we can do from there. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to start painting him. So, now what you're going to do is you're just going to start painting on like a first coat. And you're just going to continue to go all around, and also if it helps, just move his mane and tail kind of cut out. But anyway, as I was saying, just if it makes it easier, just paint like a little circle around the cutie mark and then continue painting. I'm doing the first layer, and don't forget not to paint the hooves. And I just accidentally got to put on the nose, but that doesn't matter. So once that's done, you're just going to leave it by like a windowsill or anything that's like a warm place, and just leave them to dry, and then we'll come back later. And the first layer is dry, and now I forgot to mention something to add when you're doing this is nail polish remover and like some cotton buds and stuff. Now what we're going to do with that is you're just going to open it, get one out. You're just going to open up your nail polish remover, and you're just going to soak both ends. There we go. Now what you're going to do is you're just going to slowly rub on it. And it'll slowly come off. And it doesn't exactly matter if you've got a little bit of paint, like it gets a little bit of the paint, but because of course you're going to paint over it, and you're just going to go right in circles, just go in a little circle over and then switch sides of it. Just going to go, oh whoops, I stuffed that up. Just going to go around like that, and then you're going to use the other side, and you're going to continue going around until you've got that all off. Done. You're just going to get like a bit of toilet paper or anything, or paper towel, and you're going to wet it with just water, and then you're just going to go around in the spot that you had it, just so it cleans up all the nail polish remover. And then you might get the other side, and you're just going to dab it off. And now you're ready to paint the second. So I've still got some paint here, and and I'm just going to go over this part. Oh, whoops, that was terrible. I'm just going to go over this part with a layer of paint, and you're just going to touch up all the bits that kind of weren't painted that great. And it doesn't have to be super perfectionist one, because you took a lot of detail in doing the first layer, and you're just going to just go over it and clean up all these little bits. Just clean up like that. Okay, I'll come back. All done with the painting. I painted his face and I made sure to be extra careful around his eyes, and I left him to dry just by like a windowsill. It was really warm, and he's all dry now. So we can get on to the next stage, which is really awesome. Now that I've done all his body, I'm going to go on to his freckles and his hooves. I've already started doing one a bit, and it is a bit hard and it will be time consuming, but you can really do a few layers and it'll end up looking really nice. So I'll come back once I've done all those, and then I'll show you. As I said, it's going to be really time consuming. Now I just mucked it up so much, so I had to repaint his leg. This is going to take me forever. No. Okay, so I've done the hooves, and they turned out pretty good. I'm going to need to do another layer on them, but I think he's looking pretty good now. So now I'm going to show you how to do the freckles. Now, what I did was I got one of these little cotton sticks, and I just pulled off all the fluff off it, just kept pulling it off, and I got that. And I dipped in paint, and I'm just going to use that as like a dotting tool. Then I had a look, and I looked at this, and it's actually an overwrapped high brush, and it's got the perfect little size things. So what I did is I broke off a piece, because I've already got 6 of these brushes, so I don't need another one. So I just use this other one, and I've got it, and I'm just going to dip it in paint, just a tiny bit of paint, and I'm going to put some little freckles on his cheeks, just like that. Then I'll do the other side, just make sure it's all even. Poke, stick it in a bit more. Poke, poke, poke. Just like that. There you go. And you've just got some beautiful little dots on his cheeks as some freckles. So I'm just going to leave him to dry, and then we'll be right back. He's all done. I've put another layer on his hooves, and he's ready to get his mane down. So what you're going to do is you're going to put his mane down the way you want it to be painted. Just like that, can you see that? And then you're going to get a brush, and I've already put some paint down there. Gonna put that on, and then you're going to start painting on top of the mane where you're going to want to have it. It might be a little time consuming, but you're just going to want to go gently over, keep going over his mane, just to make it that really nice orange colour that you want it to be. And also, you might need to use a smaller brush to do some touch-ups afterwards. So I've got a smaller brush over there just for afterwards. Once this is dried, so we can do some touch-ups. But you're just going to continue doing that. I'm going to put his mane down there like that. And then I'm going to continue. Thinking on how to do it. Now it's going to be a bit hard because of course it's like an apple, so it's kind of got a darker outer shape, kind of a bit like a love heart, but then it goes in like that. I'm trying to get some more paint on it. So there, I'm just going to let that dry so then I can go through the inner part with some lighter and make it look a bit more like his kitty. So yeah, sorry about the change of scenery. I just had to move my camera over so that it could charge because it went flat. But anyway, it is all dry. The kitty mark is all dry. So now all I need to do is fill in a little bit and then we're actually done. So we're just gonna fill in this part. Just like that. There we go. And now I'm just going to make the leaf and we're done. Guys, thank you for watching. He's actually complete. This is all you have to do. But the thing that I mentioned is what you're going to need is this. Now this is clear drying glue. You could also use setting spray, but I don't have that, so I use this. And all I do is get a paintbrush, stick it in here, wipe it off, and then I paint him. And you just paint him completely with that, and that'll seal it, and it'll make sure that nothing comes off and stuff. So you guys can go do that, or you can just spray him with some like paint sealer, and that'll work too. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. Goodbye.